Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Jani.
I'm blessed. Njani nina?
You're blessed and highly favorite things.
Me too. I'm blessed and highly favored. Sekolunye usuku safika ekugcineni, guys. Bathuka 19 days wethu. Salelo usuku olulodwa kusasa. And then so sesiqedile i-detox yethu. Sishayela izandla. And I'm so happy. So let's do a check-in. Before I forget, I'm going to be carried away by what I want to share. So we are going to start by checking the dominating emotion for the past 24 hours. And then we check the emotion that we are carrying right now, that we're feeling right now. For me, the dominating emotion yesterday was freedom and being carefree. And then the emotion that I'm feeling now is excitement and anticipation. And I am feeling it in my chest. Anticipation is a drawing force. It's a pulling force. I don't know how I can explain this. It's a force that is pulling me forward. And from 0 to 10, the intensity, it's a 7. Yeah. And another thing that I want to explain, I did explain this in old meditation. I'm not sure whether I explained it in November, that there is also a mood, when we are talking about the dominating emotion for the past 24 hours, we also speak about the mood, whether the mood that you were in, was it positive or negative. When I talk about the mood, I always talk about the story lesi sokuthi, when imagine ukuthi kunabantu abawu-2 bayogibela ibhasi and ibhasi libe late, and bese u-driver mayisefikile afike ame, then mese bethi bayagibela avele asuke u-driver kube ngazi ukuthi uyahamba kanti uyabadlalisa mese eyahamba futhi. Then these 2 ladies, one gets very angry and the other one laughs herself out loud. Now the question is, what determines the reaction between the two? Because they are experiencing the very same thing. Why does the other one get angry while the other one laughs? So if you check and then you find out, I'm sorry about this, you find out the other one had so much time to relax at home, She relaxed and she started the day as she was supposed to start a day. And uthole ukuthi she was also aware ukuthi udriver uyadlala because mood yakhe positive. And then lo munye, she did not sleep at night because she was catching up. She was catching up on umsebenzi bekufuneka uqedele because she's submitting some work emsebenzini. So she's been stressed. So now even noma uyamdlalisa nje, mood is negative. So she's not gonna go there. So we need to understand ukuthi sometimes abanye abantu bayaba kuma-moods are negative, not because they are bad people. It's just that there is so much happening. And then wena usungamgcina umlabelisha as a bad person kanti it's just the mood akuyona. So it's important that we pay attention to the mood that we are also experiencing, because the mood that you experiencing will determine the actions that you will take. If you're tired, there is a way that you will behave. If you're angry, there is a way that you will behave. But if you have an open heart and also you're excited about life, there is a certain way that you'll behave, there's a certain way that you carry yourself, even body language wise. There is a certain way that your body has a posture. So it's important to seek understand the look, and also be understanding ukuthi, oh, they are behaving like this because they are going through something. No one just behave badly. It's because of izinto abantu abadlula kuzona. Abanye is because of conditioning. Sorry guys about that. It's about conditioning abadlule kuyona. It's the background that they've been exposed to. So kuyasiza ukuthi u-understand ukuthi akekho umuntu omubi emhlabeni. It's just that abantu bashapwe izimo, bashapwa even nayi-upbringing, bashapwa nayi-environment, because environment will determine also ukuthi ubehavior kanjani. So if we have all these things, sizokwazi ukuthi singasheshe sithathe abantu sibafake emgqomeni, because we will know ukuthi, oh, they are behaving like this because of this. We did speak about needs. Needs will make people behave in a certain way. Noma umuntu angamuhle abe nenhliziyo enhle, kodwa if mine need, then i-need kwesinye isikhathi iyamenza umuntu ukuthi afune ukuthi ayigcwalise, even though he might end up enza izinto ezisili. But if umuntu enza lezo zinto ezisili, it does not necessarily mean ukuthi he's a bad person. Nababulala abanye babulala is because they never experienced love. They don't even know what love is. You'll find ukuthi abanye, they were abused for the rest of their life bekhula azakhula umuntu eyinenhliziyo yesilwane. And in actual fact, it doesn't even realize ukuthi there is something that is called love. So whatever that he's doing something that he knows, something he's doing his best, and njalo. So if we look at life like that, then we become compassionate. Though okay, it's not everyone who will look like that. Enye into engicelayo ukuthi asingathi ngoba sesi-enlightened, sesi-understand how to manage our emotions, and then we begin now to start forcing abanye abantu ukuthi babehave njengathi. Let us allow them. If umuntu interested, then with them why you are like that, but or understand what they are where they are. There is no way that they can behave like you without having received the information when you receive it. So be kind, because you can lose your alignment through wanting, through frustration, through anger, and thinking this person should know better than to umuntu vesula ikhona. So leyo realization of knowing what a person is where they are, it gives us that freedom yokuthi allow things to be njengoba siyesakhuluma, with the ability to allow things to be and give up control. Yeah, so basically lokho ebengifuna ukukushare, nanokuthi-ke we only left with 1 day tomorrow. Into engifuna ukuthi siyenze namhlanje just to check enhlizweni yethu, ukuyibuza ukuthi heart, did we do everything here? Remember ukuthi inhliziyo is also spirit. When we do everything in the heart, heart is wiser than the mind, but also the heart does affect the mind, and the mind also does affect the heart. But it becomes a powerful thing when the heart and the mind are married and they are one, because impilo iba mnandi. So I want us to check, is there anything that has been left out? If ikhona, you are going to write it out on the chat for me so that we can cover it tomorrow. Ukuthi the time uscan inhliziyo and asking, what is there anything that I need to deal with? Then inhliziyo izokutshela, and then write it on the chat. We'll try and finish it tomorrow, or else continue with it. Go 3 months meditation with After Vision Board. So what's going to happen is that we are going to have a break after Vision Board, and we are going to start our 3 months on the 1st of March. And we will post once a week. There's information like teachings, more or less the teachings that I always teach, because what I realize is that you cannot finish teaching these things once and then you think people have got it. Because namanje khona basazama ukuygraspa this concept that I'm teaching. So I don't want to say sebeyayazi abantu, so I will repeat myself over and over and over again until now you can teach this, until now you can take this message and spread it. So i-meditation yethu izoleya 3 months izoqala mhla 1 March, and we are going to post once on the group Vision Board about some lessons. So that is why I said, if you want to be a part of a Vision Board journey, like 3 months, please reach out to a number 067 060 7894. Ngibhalile la, ngiyacela guys ukuthi niyithathe njengamanje, noma just screen grab. Then mase usuyafonela unomfundo noma WhatsApp, uzothola unomfundo inamba yase-office le. Then usho you want to be a part of the Vision Board team, noma ungazange attend the Vision Board. I am going to give that grace for people who have believed in my meditations as we go forward. Yes. Basically lokho kunye-ke will develop as we go. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Okunye ukuthi don't attendanga i-Vision Board, but you can create your own Vision Board by just knowing what it is that you are desiring empilweni yakho. What are your desires? Put them on the page, on the paper, on the board, and then put them on the wall where you can see them every day. Then on a daily basis, then uzokwazi catch up nathi, and then know what you need to do on a daily basis. So basically that is that for today. So we are going to do a meditation and do some scanning and find out from the heart whether there is something that is left. And also we are going to have time to write on the chat box. I will encourage guys, when we will talk about this a lot after Vision Board, learn to do something that you've never done. Like if you tell yourself, oh, it's a lot of work to write on the chat box, just write, just decide, I will do things that I've never done and break those limitations and create a new identity. Because when you say I can't, all right, but you can, if you want to. So let's create new identities by doing things that you've never done before, and stepping out from the comfort zone and breaking forth. Because when we talk about Vision Board and acquiring our desires, most of the time we're talking about being new people, dying from an old person and becoming a new person. And how do we do that? We do that by doing new things, the things that you've never done. But now is the chance yokuthi uyenze leyo nto noma ungakaze uzuyenze. Yes. So thank you so much. We are going to go and start our meditation now. We take a deep breath. And exhale and let go of everything that you are holding on to with your mind, with your heart. And know that you are here right now in this present moment. And know that you are safe, you are grounded, and you are rooted. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe through your heart and begin to smile with your heart and smile with everything that you have inside you. And then fill your heart with love. And fill your heart with joy. And fill your heart with compassion. And fill your heart with gratitude. Now connect to your heart now, remembering that the heart is the center of your of a connection, connecting the spirit and the physical. So you're drawing life from the spirit and pour it in the physical, and also taking things from the physical and then sending up to the spirit. So that is why whatever that we do, it goes through the heart. When you give an offering, it goes through the heart and is being influenced by your heart. Your offering might be good. Your heart is not. Everything that you do as you give it to God, it gets corrupted because your heart is not pure. That is why you put things down, put your offering down, and then purify your heart and put things in order. Because as you bring it to God, if your heart is not in the right place, then everything that you do is not in the right place. And everything that you receive from God, trying to bring to earth, will not come as it's supposed to do because your heart is closed or it's dirty. That is why the Bible says, "uNkulunkulu akathokozi ngezono." Isono yasibalekela, asimthokozisi. So now isono sihlala kiphi enhlizweni. So if we want to experience the fullness of who God is, our heart needs to be pure. And the purity of heart, it's easy. It's just an alignment away. It's just an asking for forgiveness away. Lord, I'm sorry. Wash me, purify me. Then it's done. We saw it on the thief on the cross. He did not need to go and apologize, Bandai Bonil, apologize to people. Maybe he killed many people, the thief, the one that repented. Maybe he killed numerous people. But now his condition of his heart changed. And in a split of a second, he was forgiven, purified, sanctified. So it's an easy thing, just a change of a heart. So as we're expanding now our heart, let's begin now to ask the heart. And we ask heart, please scan the body, the spirit, the soul, the body, the spirit, the soul. Please scan it and check if there's still anything left that still needs to be detoxed, that still needs to be removed from this body, from the soul, or from the spirit. And then we are going to listen. So that's the question that we are asking. But what we're going to do is to breathe in through the heart and then experience love, joy, compassion, gratitude, and then listen for an answer. Okay? So let's breathe in through the heart. And then experience love, joy, compassion, and gratitude. And with an open heart, begin to ask that question now. Is there anything left that still needs to be dealt with? And as things come up, you can write it down on the checkbox or in your phone. Another thing that you can do is to begin from top of your head and scan your body. And while you are listening for the answer, is there anything that is left that needs to be dealt with in my life? So that I am of assistance, I'm just going to ask, we are just going to go step by step through the body. As we go through the body, remember it's not only the body, but it's the spirit, the soul at the same time. But we'll scale all three, all three at once. And then just open your heart and your mind to receive the answer. So we are going to start from the head and scan the mind. Like, for instance, your mind can say, yes, you need to work on overthinking. You need to let go overthinking. In your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Maybe your mouth will say, you need to purify your words, watch what you say. Mm. Mr. Greatest routine, lapa minor things like reacting issue. Yeah. So as you write it down, you're becoming aware of it. And then what is your heart saying? Or we are talking to a heart right now. The heart is speaking. And then go to your doing area lapaya, lower chest, lapho valweni. You must learn to be happy. Work on that, on being happy and letting go of control. Relax. Abanye, work on procrastination. So as you write these things down, they are going to help me. Okwazi ukuthi iziphi izinto efanele sidile nazo. And then go down to your waist, your sexual area, where your emotions are, and your self-worth. The self-worth is in the heart and also in that area. We like hip area. Is there anything that needs to be dealt with? Thing that still needs to be detoxed and be taken out? And then your feet stand for be grounded. Allow your feet to speak. Okay, and then expand yourself now and then scan again. So now with that with that awareness, then you have something to work on. And as you work on, sorry about that. And as you work on it, your quality of life will keep on improving. Give yourself a year. A year from now, you'll be a delicious, beautiful, amazing Christian. And then I want you to thank the heart and say, thank your heart for bringing all this into my awareness. And then start appreciating the heart and also appreciating yourself, because it is you who has done this work. If you wanted to, you would have said, hey, Katele me. Angizwa futhi le nto mina, yini yona le? But it's you who decided to wake up in the morning, reach out on Zoom link, and take time for yourself. So appreciate who you are. What is coming into my heart manje ukuthi these things that have come into your awareness, ubona uma ngabe ufaka insipho ukhuculula insila, ukuthi let's ask the Holy Spirit to just khuculula these things. The action will come afterwards, but the Holy Spirit will remove this thing instantly if we believe that it can be done. Remember, there was a time where we talked about which action is the last part of things, but most people, they use action to make things happen instead of using the spirit, the energy, the emotional part of things. Because you must feel something as it has already happened before you can actually put action. Once you feel something has already happened, then inspired action will follow. Then follow that inspiration, because that inspiration comes from the life that you are already holding and experiencing in the real part of you, which is the spirit. So if life has been established in the spirit, then action will follow, will be inspired in the physical. That is why we find people who have established themselves in a negative way, doing negative things, because those things that are inspired, that they are inspired to do, are already established in the spirit. And then you find a person say, I'm trying so hard to change, but akunzima. It's because they are putting action instead of going to the spirit and receive themselves as the best self that they want to be, and experience that over time. Then think about allow action to be inspired. So let's just allow the Holy Spirit. When wabona khona lezi zinto lezi ezike, I mean, the image that comes into my heart, le nto lafika futhi vele uDodu vele uvokomala uphume mase bekuthela amanzi, mase vele siqhuqhu ubona ibhodi kade lidala limnyama, ubone selishaya selilihle. I want us to see the Holy Spirit washing us with the soap. Khona le nsipho i-soapy, i-soap, uze siwashe sibe clean ngensipho i-soap. Then let's just see him washing us, spraying ngalento le. Even the stain, the toughest of stains, once the spiritual soap is being sprayed on us, and then the water from the Holy Spirit washing us. And then after that, sibone sparklisha from all areas of your life. Have you seen something sparkling and so beautiful? A new car, a new object. It catches your attention. I want you to know that that is you. That is me. I am worthy. I am precious. I am holy just as my Father is holy. There are no blemishes. There's nothing that the enemy can use as a blame in my life, because there's nothing that he can. He knows now ukuthi was walking namhlanje uthanda joy. Was sparklish. So as we come to a close, you can just come back, close yourself off, because as we go and interact with the world, you don't want to go there so open that anybody can come in and out ngendlela abathanda ngayo. So you close yourself, you put the protection over yourself, so that even if you go into people's environment, but you do not get affected by their environment, but you become aware, but protected. So once we have closed that, we say, thank you, thank you, thank you.